Okay, since we're talking about slope today, you need to be able to graph points first. Can anybody coach me through graphing that first coordinate? 0, 0. Gabe, how do I do it?
0, 0, you just put like a circle in the center.
Right in the center? Right where what and what cross, guys? X and Y. X what and Y what? Yeah, good job. X axis, Y axis. 0, 0 is right there. How many of you? Yeah, I got that. All right, Sarah, will you walk me through the point 5, 6, please?
So you go right 5.
Where do I start though?
Oh,
Start in the middle. Start 0, 0. Okay, and then you said right 5.
Right 5.
Okay.
Up 6.
Up 6. Do I make a point right here?
No.
Nope. Go up 6. Do I count this? 1, 2, 3. Don't count it until you move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many did you get? Same 2 points. Okay. First 3 words. What does it say? Okay, do it. Draw a line.
Yes.
You can eyeball it. What? Pretty good. Okay, slope. Will you write this down? Slope is always rise over run. What gets tricky when I teach slope right after teaching graphing points, it's backwards. Because graphing points, you go left to right first and then up or down. But slope is up or down first and then left to right. Because rise, how far is it rising or dropping? So start with the point on the left. I'm going to call this point A and this point B. Our goal of slope is to go from point A to point B. But you can only move up or down or left or right. So if we start here, which direction do we need to move? Up, but how far? Are you sure? Guys, do I count this as 1? Count your movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so up 6. Now we're here, now what? How many? Do I count right here? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we've got to put that in slope form. Does anybody remember what slope form looks like? Hint. Rise over run. What do you think, Sarah? That's it. That's your slope. Literally leave it exactly like this. 6 over 5. It's telling your person go up 6 over 5. Huh? You remember? Yeah? Nicole, question. No, that's not slope form. That's a point. She asked, can you do this? 6 comma 5? That's not slope. That's a point on the graph. So do it in this form. That is a fantastic question, Nicole. Okay, ready for a new one? Okay, pick a new graph. Graph these points. Good luck. Okay, can anybody coach me through the coordinate -6, 1? Go ahead, Kara. What do I do first? Nice. So start here. She said, like an elevator, go backwards 6. Got it? Nicely done, Kira. All right, I love that you remember the elevator. Backwards 6, up 1. All right, Maddie, talk us through 1, -6. Right 1, okay. Oh, down 6. How many of you, the girls, did you get the exact same points? How many of you already drew a line? Okay, do it. If you haven't yet, connect them. Make a line. Okay, I'm going to keep reminding you. Slope is what over what? Okay. Let's think of this as point, I don't know, I'm going to call it C now. And this is point D. Let's start with C. I like starting with the point that's farthest left. So from C to D, how do we get there? Which direction do we have to move first? I just gave you a hint. Charles, which direction? Down. Do you know how far? Can you tell? I think it, oh, way to say negative. Is it -6 or -7 though, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7. I love that Charles said negative because we're dropping -7. How many of you agree? Did we get -7? Okay, so Charles, we're here. Now what? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, 7. Because which way did we move 7? So is that a positive movement or a negative movement? Positive. So there we go. So final slope answer is what over what? Okay. I'm actually going to have you stretch yourselves a little bit. There's a better final slope answer. Still leave it in fraction form. Xander, do you know what I'm thinking? Yes.
I got 7 over -7 because I started on the right.
Uh-huh. Xander said he started from D and went to Z, and he got 7 over negative 7. Xander, what we can do on both of these, this is really negative 7 over 7. You put the negative out front. This is really negative 1 over 1. Put the negative out front. Either way, you got the same thing we did. I'm glad you tested it. How many of you, I get that. Simplifying it. Let's do another one. Pick a new graph. Ready, set, go. Okay, can everybody concentrate through negative 2, negative 3? Gotta be careful with this one. First off, guys, where do you always start when you're graphing points? Perfect, right at where the x-axis meets the y-axis. All right, so if it's negative 2, negative 3, which way do I move first? Left. How many spots left? All right, left 2, then what? Down 3. All right, there's the first point, negative 2, negative 3. Back to the x-axis, y-axis, where it crosses. Go to the right, 8, up 7, that's big. How many of you agree? Did you get the same points? How many of you have already worked on slope? Oh, you have? Okay. So connect the dots. I'm going to call this point F and this point G. Here we go. If I'm going from point F to point G, first, which direction do I move? Up first, how far, do you know? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think I agree with you. Is that a positive 10 or a negative 10? All right, positive 10. And then we're here, over how far? Oh, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Positive or negative 10? Positive. All right, so final slope answer is 10 over 10. Well, actually, I want to take it back. I don't want that to be your final slope answer. Zach, what do you think about final slope? 1 over 1. How many of you simplified it? Yeah? Okay, let's do one more of this type and call it good. Okay, I purposely put these ones on here because I don't want them to trick you. Can we talk me through 0, 4? Go ahead, Maddie. How do we graph 0, 4? Okay. Okay, we're already at the elevator. And then go up 4 letters. We don't need to walk to the elevator, so go up 4 levels. Good job, Maddie. All right, then how do we graph 4, 0? Go ahead, Gloria. Perfect. Right 4, and then we don't get to move. Connect them. All right. How about H and J? All right, let's start at H. If you're going from point H to point J, which direction do you move first? From H to J? Down how far? How do you write down 4? All right, so now we're here, and then over how far? 1, 2, 3. All right, so slope is always rise over run. This is kind of what Xander was talking about. So we can have negative 4 over 4, right? Or even better, we could put 1 over what? Negative 1 over 4. Yeah, I just like to put the negative out front. That would be fantastic. How many are like, I get this, I remember, even though it's been forever. Okay, next question then. What if I give you a graph? Everything's done. Can you find the slope? The only tricky thing is you might have to squint an eye to see it if you're in the very, very back. Just keep track somewhere on your scratch page. Okay, do you think they have it? Can you tell? If we start at A, which way do we go first to get to B? Up how far though? 5 or 6? Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I agree. 5. Is that positive or negative? Okay, now we're here. Over how far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shout it out. What's your final slope answer? 5, 6. Leave it just like that. How many of you got 5, 6? All right. So, Nicole, question that you had. So here's the slope that doesn't go through 0, 0, right? Okay. A to B. Okay, if you start at A, which direction do we go first? Down. But down how far? 4? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3. I agree. How do you write down 4 though? Negative. All right, negative 4. And then we're here. Over how far? I agree. Shout out. What's your final slope answer? Negative 4. Negative 4 thirds. Okay, I'm going to give specific directions on the next one. First, Maddie's question.
So how can you still go over from the A?
It's slope. Slope is rise over run. You're thinking graphing points, which can be tricky. Okay, are you ready? The next one is still point A to B. I want this half of the class go from A to B, like we've been doing. This half of the class, I'm gonna have you go from B to A. Does that make sense? Start at B, go to A. Remember, rise over run. Are you ready? And we'll compare. Go. All right, my A to B people, start at A, go to B. So we're right here. Which direction are we supposed to move first? Do we need to move up or down? So what number are we going to put? 0. All right, 0 for the rise. So now we're here. Then what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for the run, it's 6. Here's what's 0 divided by 6? It's 0. This has a 0 slope. All right, my B to A people. Something's going to happen. Did you notice? All right, B to A people. We start at B. Which direction are we supposed to go first? But do we need to go up or down? So let's put 0 for the rise. Then what? Okay, this way 6, right? So it'd be negative 6. However, what's 0 divided by negative 6? You'll get the same answer, B to A or A to B. This way is a 0 slope. This is how I remember I take 0 calories, right? 0 effort to walk a 0 slope. What if it was up and down like this, vertical? Do you remember? Undefined. Do you remember that? It's like you're falling off the cliff. Undefined. It's undefined slope. Okay, let's do the exact same thing. So this half of the class, the next one we do, go A to B. What are you guys doing? Okay, this half you're doing. Okay, are you ready? Go. Okay, my A to B people, which direction did you move first? Up how far though? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that'll be our rise. And then over how far? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 over 10. I wouldn't circle it though. My A to B people did anything. Charles, what'd you do? Yes, Charles! A to B people, how many of you did the same thing as Charles? Simplified to 2 to 5? Okay, B to A people. Going from B to A, which direction did you move first? How far? All right, down 4. How do you write down 4? Okay, and then what? Which way are you going 10 though? So how do you write that? Okay, so they got negative 4 over negative 10. Guys, what's a negative divided by a negative? So that's really 4 over 10, which simplifies to? Look, what I'm trying to teach you is, technically, does it matter where you start? Does it matter if you do rise over run though? Yeah, you gotta be careful. How many feeling pretty confident? You okay?